Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. So today is March 9, 2021, second day in week number 10. Markets are recovering, especially NASDAQ. NASDAQ have been having a hard time. The only thing I would caution is this just a fake or a head fake? Sometimes it does that after 3 or 4 weeks of downtrending, but it may just be some people are buying it now, but it may still downtrend. March, most people sell stocks in May, they go away in the summer. Will this year, will that effect happen sooner? So I don't know. So let's just go right into it. I may just go over the trades that I already did this morning. So we'll jump straight into ETrade. So let's just take a look at what I did for today. Here's a Riot I did at 9:42. I had a April 9 cash secure put. I rolled it out 1 week to an April 16. I moved it $1 down. So I released $100 in buying power and I collected 61 cents in premium. Then I had a different one, so I did this 3 minutes later. I also rolled this thing down $1.50, so that's $150 of buying power released back to me. I push this out 1 week, and it cost me 45 cents or so. FSLY was interesting. Last week, I rolled FSLY. I moved it much closer. I think I had like 3 or 4 months on it. I moved it closer, and then now because FSLY is rebounding today, FSLY I think went up $5 in the morning, so I needed to push this out. So this is a cover call on FSLY. I'm pushing it out 1 week, so this is rolling up and out in addition for another $45. So that being said, I don't know if I have any other trades to do for today, so let me look and see if I can put on a trade. So what I did was I punched into the S&P 500. You see it over here. And I hit the close button on ETrade down here, and it shows you the cost. So what this is telling you is this will cost me $59 to close per contract. You find that transaction on my spreadsheet. I'm going to punch in $59 here. These two are about the same. I have this trade twice in two different accounts. So here you see it's 23 days. It's 388 today, so you can see that it's really near my midpoint, so it's not being tested. I can actually wait till Friday to close this if I wanted to. But let me show you some data. So I got $99 up front. It's worth $59 to close today. It's a $40 profit per contract. It's a 40% rate. And here's the data. I'm total in this trade is 16 days. I actually count weekends too. So it just makes it easier, because if you add 16 to 23, it's a lot easier to say, okay, you know how many days I was in this trade? 39 is the total days of expiration. So I count weekends for that reason. Same thing with this math over here. When you subtract math from here, you know that this is include weekends. So if you subtract the weekends, there's maybe a few less days of actual trading, right? It may be 17 or 16 actual business days. But what this tells me is this. I've been in this trade. I was making $7.50 per day based on, if I did this right, let me just double check the math, based on the 40 divided by this. Yes, and then you divide how much you're making per day. So this is total value I was making per day. This is total I was making per contract. So every day that goes by, I'm making about $2 in time decay. So that's decent. It's not a lot of money, but if you do enough contracts, and here this one has 3 and this one has 6, this is how you add it all up and you can see what the profits are. So what I want to do with this is decide whether or not I was happy with, like in this case, $40 times 6 means I made $240 on that trade over a span of 16 days. So let's take a look and see if we want to do a trade. And I think what I will do is let's close this one here. I want to reduce some risk here, so we'll close that. It'll cost me $180 to close. This one I'm closing for 58. So let's see, will it go across? And this will give me more choices on what I want to do later. I'll look at my portfolio towards the end of the day and see if I want to do more changes later. I just don't know yet. But this is the challenge. I can wait 2 days. I can wait 3 days. I'm really not at risk of losing money. So I'm going to leave the other one open. And I'll show you what I mean. So let me just get this trade in. So I don't need to rush. Okay, that trade went in. 59 or 58. Because it closed, I'm just going to change this real quick. So I released $3,000 back of buying power, locked in my gains. And just to show you, I did put it on 59, which is a 40% profit. So what I want to do is maybe wait 2 or 3 days and I'll show you what the numbers look like. This trade with the 6 contract is literally exactly the same trade. You see the numbers, and I did it on the same day. And my premium was literally $1 difference, but I want to show you how much the time premium changes for tomorrow. So this is a good way to measure it, because look at the numbers today, and then we'll see whether or not it changes tomorrow. So I'm going to make a copy of this. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make a copy of this. We'll paste it as values, and then we can see tomorrow how that changes. So there goes my trade for the S&P for today. And you'll see the buying power, it went up. I think it was under $3,000 earlier. So I'm just going to scroll around. I think I want to do one trade down here with this here. Marijuana, MJ. This thing moved up pretty quickly. It's going to test this even by tomorrow or later today. And so this is an option contract that I have for Friday. I'm just going to roll it up and out. Real simple. Nothing fancy here. You'll see it. If you don't move the price up, you'll collect another 48. I want to try to move it up just one bucket. And I'm okay with that. My goal is to always make $10 to $15 per trade. And this qualifies. So I would start at $30 and then we'll move it down to 28. So let's put that trade in. That will be another one in the bag for rolling before it goes and gets tested. Since we're doing that, I might as well do that with the other position that I was talking about. I think it was with Amarin. Here you go. This one was being close to being tested. So let's try to do that too. Let's just do a row on that one. Let's just see. This one doesn't have a lot of volume. It's not easy to do. Here you go. If I move this up one bucket, you see that? This is a really horrible row. So the only way to solve that is, let's see what else choices are available. I may want to go, let's just see what the choices are. You know what? April 1st will be good. I'm okay with this. So let's collect. So for this one, let's collect $21. This one doesn't really move a lot. I'll be happy just to make an extra $10, $15 on that one. We'll roll that one. Now the trick is, there you go. That one did go across. You see that? MJ did not. I'm going to have to start lowering it by 2 pennies. Here you go. 2 pennies down. Put that one in. And that one went across at this point. So there you go. You can see how I'm trading. As always, I like filming. I'll do a summary later next week. But for today, I think that's all I'm going to do. The market still look good. Let me know how you're doing. Comment below. Let me know if this is the turnaround that you're looking for. I know, markets can be volatile. So just be careful and make sure you manage your risk. Before I sign out on this video, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. There's a group that I'm in, Investing 102. I like to level up your investment thinking, so you can find me there. So with that being said, let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time and have a profitable day. Bye-bye.